We have had an amazing week. 5 returns, 7 rings, and more. Let's get started right now. Let's start off with the returns. First one is a Pandora bracelet. And it's a very sentimental bracelet the girl had. Her mother and father had given her charms for it, bought the bracelet for it, and her father had passed away, so it really meant a lot to her. Bam! We found that for her right there. The second was an iPhone. After the concert, I went and hit after the concert, right under the steps right there. I started to dig up. Cell phone buried about that deep in the sand. But it's an interesting story. I got home, I plugged it in, charged right up. You know, y'all saw me find one last week where it was underwater for a month and it charged right up. But I couldn't get that one back yet. I'm still trying to find out for it. But this one actually had a message right on the screen. I'll put a picture up there. It says, lost iPhone. Please call this number. Blah, blah, blah. I called the number, answered right away. I was able to get that phone back to that lady the next day. 24 hours, she had her phone back. And the interesting thing was, she said she had lost all contact with the Apple account for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but she was completely lost. Well, she got that phone back. Bam! She got everything back online and going. The next one, I got a call, and they had lost a wedding band out in the water about waist deep, and got there in the morning, and his wife didn't tell him she had called me to go look for it. She was going to try to surprise him, I think. So we got out there and looked for a while, didn't find it. And she called her home and said, hey, come on down here. So he walked out in the water. I said, you go stand exactly where you think you lost it. He went to stand there. I started circling 2 foot away. Bam, there it was right there. That was one happy man and couple. She was just as happy for him to get it back as he was. And then I was hunting a beach one day. And I'm leaving the beach. Okay, we did good. Let's go. And a lady runs up to me. I just lost my watch. Can you help me find it? I said, sure, no problem. So anyway, we started hunting. It took a little while. She was a little bit off where she lost it from. It was real shallow water versus out in deeper water. But it was in the water. But anyway, we recovered that one and gave that one back to her. And then just today, I was going to take a break today, actually. So I said, look, I've been going out every day for I don't know how long. Let me take a little break. I got a phone call. Lost ring in the water about waist deep in the river, not near anywhere. You can't get to this place without a boat. So I packed my boat up, headed down there, and actually the one that lost it wasn't there. This is his family members had contacted me to try to help find it and surprise him with it. Great family there. I mean, they went through all kind of trouble to locate me, meet me out there in their boat to show me where it was lost. Anyway, it took a little while. It took about an hour, actually. But we did find it and got that ring back to him. It's been a busy week. 7 rings. We got 2 gold. I'll show you one of the golds right here, right now. It was a sunflower. I've never seen one like that. It's a really neat looking ring. It's a gold sunflower with the diamonds in the center, and they are real diamonds, represent the seeds of the sunflower. Really pretty ring. Another small gold ring. 1 silver, 2 corrosion resistant, and 2 costume. The rings are adding up this year. We'll get up there. We usually do a couple hundred a year. We might get there. We'll see how it goes, but we're hard on the way. All right, let's just do some more beach updates. John Boy last Tuesday, we went out the day that the video came out last week. He hit 6 rings on Tuesday. 6. He was hot. And then he picked up 2 silvers today. I know of. I can't remember off the top of my head what else he got during the week, but he's been hitting them pretty good too. There are rings being found. I've talked to a few of my other friends, and they have found rings, gold rings. So the depositors are doing their job. They're depositing rings left and right. I mean, some days you go days and days, you might not find much, but then bam, bam, and you might find 2, 3. Who knows? You gotta hang in there and go ahead. And one thing you gotta do is you gotta dig those pop tops. They got the same sound as a nickel, gold, and Pop-Tops. I mean, I dug the heck out of Pop-Tops. Another find I had was digging after the concert. I found a sterling silver bangle. It's the heaviest bangle I've ever found. 56 grams. That's a heavy bangle. Sterling silver, 56 grams. I like that. That was pretty daggone cool. Now, you know, we talked about recovering items and all for everybody, but unfortunately, there are times when I don't recover the ring when I get a call to come find it. I'm gonna be showing a video right here while I'm talking. It was I got a call. They had just lost it, but the tide was coming. The tide had came in a few hours, and I think they were kind of deep when they lost it. It was really rough, and I got out there, and it got the waves beat me to death. It's a big gold ring, so I would have hit. If I got over top of it, it would have blew my ears off because it was a big gold. I did not find it. I was really just, it upsets me as much as them when I don't find a ring. I really, you know, want to find them. But that was one I did not find. But I'm not finished. I'll never give up. I'll keep going to that spot and keep checking if the waves aren't bad. But, you know, those of y'all that know about the beach, it can move a foot of sand in overnight and cover it. I mean, that's just how the beach is. If you're in the rivers and all, most time that doesn't change that much, but the beach, it can change overnight, quick. Whew, it's rough. All right, I tell you what, let's do, let's see, let's do the giveaway from last week. Are y'all ready? I had a couple silvers, a couple buffaloes and stuff we're giving away. Let's do it right here. Let's do it. I just kind of picked this week's winner. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. I think we had some silver and some buffaloes and all kind of stuff in there to give away this week. All right, first thing we do is put out a YouTube video link from last week. And we're going to filter duplicate users. We're going to filter comments by words. And y'all remember the word last week was love. Love was the word. And we'll go down here and let's see. All right, we'll get the YouTube comments. How many comments do we have on love? 81 love comments. Now what we do is going to pick the winner right here. Let me get it kind of lined up a little bit here. And we're going to hit start right now. Here we go. And the names are going across, and there they all go. And the winner is Alan David. 9146. Congratulations. I love metal detecting. Good luck, Gigmaster. All right, Alan David, you're the winner. Send me your address to gigmaster2718@gmail.com. Congratulations to the winner. Every week, y'all know I ask y'all to send me anything unique that you find and all. I got Billy from Long Island. Found a very unique ring. I'll put a picture of it there. That was a very unique looking ring you got there, Billy. Congratulations on that one right there. Kind of looks Victorian or something, doesn't it? I'm not sure how old it is or not, but it's a pretty cool looking ring. All right, we're not going to do a giveaway this week. We're going to wait till next week and do another one next week. But y'all know that I represent Amazon. Y'all know I'll put links to Amazon. I do appreciate y'all that click my links to go to Amazon. Whatever you buy, you don't have to buy what's on my link. But as long as you click my link and go to Amazon, it helps me out. So I do appreciate that. But they did send me something I wanted to pass along. They're doing a deal, I think starting today. They got a Prime for young adults that's half price. You get Prime for half price, but you got to be between the ages of 18 and 24. You need to get your kid get into it and let him order everything for you, I guess, or whatever, because they ought to give it to us old folks, right? But it's not. That's not the way it works. 18 to 24, you get half price. They also give you a limited time 5% cash back savings across all categories like beauty, apparel, electronics, and personal care, and a bunch of other stuff you get for this Prime for young adults. If y'all are interested, I'll put a link down in my video description. I'll make it #1 link to get it. I appreciate it. Just click the link. I appreciate it and help support me there. But that is a deal right there, half price. 18 Prime for young adults. Check it out. Anyway, it's been a busy week. I appreciate everybody coming along with me. I really had a great time returning everything. You know, I get as much joy out of returning stuff as the people you return to it most of the time. It's just a lot of fun to do that. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along with me today. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.